So that's enough complaining about the old school.
Back in my day.
Oh. Back in my day, we didn't have these fancy stream setups.
We record things on VHS.
Yeah. If you wanted to see the JinjirBreadMan versus Owl, you had to be there. Or they had to really want you to see it and have the tripod camera so you could hear the audio of the tournament.
And you have the reflection of the lights on the TV screen.
Oh, yeah. So, Owl, Fox player, Louisiana.
Okay.
Pretty quick.
Is JinjirBreadMan the ginger, or is that Owl?
Owl is Mr. Beanie, floppy hair.
Got it.
And JinjirBreadMan is, yeah.
That is a, missed pun opportunity. Tappicants will be disappointed. So Fox versus Falco.
Yep. Fast characters. It's just the mutually assured destruction matchup. Yes, Fox doesn't necessarily get the super hard combos, but he gets constant knockdown with more or less free tech chases if he's on point. I would say up until top, actually even at top level, Falco kind of has a fair amount of advantage just because his stuff is easier. You get access to stuff like up tilt, forward smash.
And
that's super OP.
Falco is the only character with speed control in this game, and that's Fox's greatest asset is speed.
Yeah, he can force Fox to jump by firing lasers along the ground. I mean, yeah, Fox has the power shielding opportunity, but
just that.
Some people, some people.
But conversely, I feel like it's super easy for Fox to kind of gimp Falco.
Yeah,
because you just have to read the double jump, and then
he doesn't have to worry about an active hitbox interrupting his shine. The moment Falco has to up B, Fox has the potential to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty close game. Nice forward B from JinjirBread, actually making it back there.
I figured that forward tilt was downward angled. That would have cut off the forward B the ledge.
I mean, it's funny because they're Fox and Falco with their forward B are one of the few characters where their sweet spot is more horizontal than vertical height. Because if you can drift into the edge from far enough away, then you kind of do that slow descent into the magnet hands. It's a lot harder to hit them with your hitboxes. The vertical's still important, but if you get that horizontal drift, you can make up for it.
I feel I realize when people use shine to stall in recovery, because a lot of people they just do double jump up B.
Yeah.
And that's really picture, especially Fox's recovery is so linear, literally.
Yeah.
The line. That's a nice way to make people commit to something and then sneak in there with their.
Because then you've got the option of fast falling, and you can start doing the ambiguous angles where it's I might sweet spot, I might be out on the drift, or I might hit you in the forehead.
Or I'm trying to go to the top platform.
Yeah. Oh, that really stinks for JinjirBreadMan. They've been having a fairly close match in terms of momentum. He's getting good combos, so losing a stock like that is pretty devastating.
Yeah. But if any character has the punish game to bring it back, Falco.
But it's not a free punish by any stretch of the imagination. It's very easy to drop him. And if there is one downside to Falco's punish game, it's that he has to charge at you to do it, and he can't always maintain stage control if he misses. So sometimes he ends up on the wrong side of you, missing the tech timing and getting shined off or poked. Or that happens, and he gets the stop. Good job, JinjirBreadMan. Oh.
Yeah, there was kind of ambiguous whether or not the Fox can make it back on the stage or not. Yeah. So it's nice he did the backer to finish it off.
Since he doesn't have to worry too much about that sweet spot, actually, how precise it needs to be. It means he can kind of just guess in the rough area. Plus,
put a metal leg out there.
Yeah, and if it's soft, Falco falls fast. You can option select after that and really cover a lot of other stuff.
We see Ginger going to the top platform kind of, and making the Fox chase after him because the Fox wants to finish off the game.
Yep. I can let you get him. Ooh, and once you get him down on the ground, is he going to be able to capitalize?
Down. Oh.
Oh, the call-outs. Getting clipped. It's not good for him.
That was a good comeback.
Yeah, really solid. We were saying it can be difficult to maintain control, but that's actually only if you go for those super hard, long, extended follow-ups. If you actually just focus on just hit them and stay in the middle of the level, and it can actually be really a lot easier to maintain control of the stock. You'll still have to make some right guesses, and it won't be a true combo, but you'll constantly be at advantage.
And here we see the salty run back.
Yep.
Al knew he threw that game away pretty hard.
Yeah. But Plus, JinjirBreadMan did have an SD thrown into there, or kind of a flubbed recovery for it being under the stage. We'll see how representative that is. This is a swingy matchup.
Yeah, it's very momentum-based, I feel like.
And you can die pretty much instantly to, like, one dumb error, so you never know.
Yeah, we did see the Fox drill the Falco out of the wayward forward B, so
yeah.
If that happened close to the ledge and you missed the down air, RIP. But now we see that the Fox going to the platform as opposed to the Falco.
Yeah, I think he wants to stay away from those hard ground-based punishes.
And play a little bit safer, too.
Yep.
So he's probably thinking, like, what cost him the last match, which is kind of the aggression to try and clear out the stock. That's probably a Shine Bear, I think.
Yeah. Or Shine Waveland, something.
Yeah.
Generally, if they don't hit him, you assume that, oh, there he goes. You were right.
I remember when Cobalt, like, pioneered that. I saw him do it at FC6. And he was like 12. I was like, you can do that?
And it's a Fox doing it. Like, we'd seen a couple of the sillier Falcos pulling off stuff like that, but very rarely, and we're just like, why don't you just back air him once? Because it's easier.
I don't think easy has ever been the vocabulary of Space Animals.
No.
They have all the buttons suppressed, so.
Yep. Buttons are tough. Yeah. Good drift from Al. Just not focusing on hitting him right there. Really just wants to establish movement control again and be able to play the game.
And, like, in this situation, I always think back to what you always said. Like, whenever you have Sopo and you're, like, 150, each hit is extra credit.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can poke them and then you make them a little antsy, then they're more likely to do something a bit impulsive, trying to kill you. Ooh, another bad death from JinjirBreadMan. Same situation as last game. Yeah,
that time it was a shorten, though, instead of going under Battlefield. So he did press too many buttons. No, I don't think he really had to shorten that 4B there. I don't think the Fox was threatening enough to where he had to do the shorten but still grab the ledge.
Earlier, actually, he did do a perfect middle shorten, which are annoyingly hard to do.
It's like, what, 2 frames?
Well, there's a couple different distances depending on whether you're Fox or Falco. So getting those middle shortens is this really annoying difference between the 1 frame when you hit B, and it's just like, it can be really important for making a recovery more ambiguous, but it's also super hard. And if you're trying to get the perfect middle length shorten from far away, then you die if you don't.
Yeah, it's one of those things that Space Animals have, like the ledge dash invincibility. Like, if you mess up, you will die, but if you don't,
it's super baller.
And it can be the difference between living and dying as well.
Yeah.
Ginger has been opting for the down smash edge guard a lot, which I like to see because I feel like a lot of Falcons don't usually use their down smash.
Yeah. There's a lot more love for back air right now in the meta. But down smash is very solid. And I think he's just got to...
There we go.
Good choice.
I love when people use jab to, like, intercept people going to the ledge.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, when they're trying to fast the ledge and they fast right past it. And so for me as Peach, I do that jab into down smash, into stage back.
Now, the other nice thing is that since it's such a low lag option, but at that percent, it's going to pop them up, it means, hey, if this doesn't work, I get to get my shield up.
Yeah.
Whereas if a Fox misses a forward smash right there, then JinjirBreadMan has...
Enough time to grab the ledge, get invincible, and then punish.
Get back on. In that case, he'd probably opt for a grab or something, throw Fox off the level, look for the cheesy kill in the turnaround. But
the Rob Falco back throw down air.
Back throw down air and back throw forward smash. Or the Falco, I really want you to die in 2 hits. Basic strats. It's always funny to see when they come out nowadays. Ooh, Al lost the jump. That sucks.
I feel like that mega is well cyclical. People forget about this good but kind of old school options.
Yeah. And just because something has a counter doesn't mean you get to pick the counter every time, which means sometimes it's got to work.
I mean, a broken clock's right twice a day, so. Yeah. There we go. See that jab again. I don't feel like jab wouldn't work against the Firebird, right?
No,
unless it was
really.
Exceptionally timed.
Yeah.
I feel like back air would have been the better option for that platform get up read. Because up air doesn't have like lasting frames like the back air does.
Yeah. Up air more likely to kill, especially on Pokemon. But, you know, there's often a trade-off between precision, like the tougher option, and the safer but less maximal. So.
And my goal is to certainly get Falco off the ledge.
Yeah. Push him there. It's a lot easier to keep hitting him there than on the stage. Oh, man. The tree makes me nervous, dude.
Why?
Yeah, just because, you know, you want to hit them there, and it does restrict their movement, but if you slam them into the tree, they've actually got advantage if they get the tech. Because just about every character has that super fast move, so they can do tree tech hit you, and then suddenly you're turned around.
I usually treat it like extend my own survivability. Like I'll position myself in between the tree and my opponent.
Yeah.
So that way, like they have to come at me, and they have to wrest me from that position to kill me. Because we used to have those cliff battles.
Yeah,
So.
or tree battles.
Oof.
Yeah, that was smart from JinjirBreadMan. Didn't even bother coming up with the back air. Just went for position. Said, I can chase you down wherever you go.
Now, is there a strategy when Falco's like lazy the other way, or is that just them messing up? Just, like, maybe to mess with people's power shielding?
Yeah, maybe. Oh! Tech Chase of Dreams right there. Goes all the way across the level. That's not going to kill him. Get the guy from JinjirBreadMan. That will. Good hunting down by Al. Okay.
Come on, button press!
I always just imagine, aren't you afraid of forward
like
being in between one of those?
It's because we're so old.
Yeah.
Our arthritic hands
We can't
can't do
handle
it. Yeah, there's what you're talking about. Like the Falco has to kind of approach and come in.
Yeah,
and the Fox just run away. Like
Yeah, and if you roll through a Falco while he's trying to get his big 0 to death victory combo, then suddenly he's on the wrong side. Ooh. This is a big opportunity for JinjirBreadMan.
Yeah, I feel like instead of down smash, like up tilt would have been better to extend the combo. But I feel like he was probably more confident in his edge guarding.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get there. Out with a nice forward B sweet spot. Still in the bad position.
Oh no!
Oh no! That's it. He lost his double jump right into that shine. Fairly good set, I would say. Minus JinjirBread had a couple bad deaths, but gotta not do that.
Yeah.
So GG's, guys.